See if it's any good. Mm-hmm. 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 I guarantee that's good. Mm-hmm. How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me, I guarantee. And this morning we're gonna cook some of my favorite dishes that I invented myself because I didn't have anything else to cook, so I had to cook it, like chili rice and chicken a la Creole. I didn't invent that, but I did chili rice. And I think that you'll like it. In fact, I guarantee you will.
Hey y'all, today we're going to learn a few good cooking skills from a legend, Mr. Justin Wilson. So here we go, y'all. Sit back and enjoy. You ain't seen cooking like this, I guarantee you.
Change my recipe because I got to start on this chicken a la Creole. That take a little longer than this other one. That's a nice spoon. I'm gonna need that on the chicken a la Creole to put it over here like that. Now over here, I got another pot. And I'm going to change place with that, put that there because they got to go on there. And then here I'm gonna make a chicken a la Creole. And we got all kind of stuff got to go in there, pretty stuff. And I'm gonna put it in there. Let me kind of clean up this a little bit and get it out of my way so I can get this other stuff a little closer to me. Now what I've done to show you how easy cooking is, I've used dried vegetables and everything except I got, this is wet hot sauce. This is good wet steak sauce. And all of these, that's tomatoes. We'll tell you about them as we put them in there. But this is, this makes about 6, 7, it depends on who's hungry. But it comes out real good. I got a quarter cup of dried onion. Right here. I'm gonna do that with that. No, I'm not either. I'm gonna put it in this pot right there, just like this. Don't drop it in there. At least I thought I was. I'm going through, you did a little spoon. Oh, they done took up all the water. That's good stuff. Put her in there. And get it all out of there too. Don't be messing around and leave them out in good dried on. They taste just like regular. You never know the difference when you taste this. May have to use you again, I can tell. And then I put in there, according to this recipe I got here, a tablespoonful of dried green onion. You see that? Those are dried green onion. Put them in there too. You notice I haven't got any fire under there because I don't have enough water to have fire yet. I'm gonna put some chicken stock in there. And then when I put some dry parsley, this was dry parsley, put that water on there. It makes it go good. Here let's go. Put all this in here just like, and get all that parsley out because parsley helps flavor things. I don't use a lot of celery to cook because all you taste is celery a lot of times, so I don't use a lot of that. Now, and then, according to this thing here, I put a teaspoonful of garlic powder. That's 1 teaspoonful of garlic powder. We'll put that on there. We didn't put water with that, we didn't have to. And then I put in here dried mint. I'm gonna wait a little bit to put that dried mint. What I'm gonna do is put some other stuff in here so I can stir her up. And what I'm gonna put in there right now is some rotel. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put white wine first, just a little wine. That's to take the bitterness out of tomatoes. Tomatoes have a bitterness in them. Onion have bitterness in them. I'm gonna put a little water, that's a cup of white Chablis wine. It's good enough to drink. If it ain't good enough to drink, don't cook with it, you hear? Remember that. Go ahead and cook there, boy. I don't have to stir my rice one more once. Yeah, it's going good. Yes, it is. Take it off the bottom. Have to lower that fire some more while I'm thinking about it. Lower the fire a little bit more, then I'll put it on simmer when I put this heat diffuser under there. Now this is a medium, this is a low, medium-low fire. It's good, still cooking. Now go ahead and fix this chicken a la Creole. Now what I'm gonna put on that is some chicken stock. When we boil the chicken, and I'm gonna turn that fire on too, right this minute. Let's go here, boy. If you can find the right thing, got it. Fire lights right away. Put it on high and stir. You got to stir this a little bit. Man, you're looking good there. Now I'm gonna put some rotel. There ain't nothing in the world but seasoned spiced tomatoes. That's all they are, but they're good. I like them very much. Rotel. If you think that ain't hot, you're wrong. It is hot. Put it on there like that. And then I put some canned whole tomatoes, but we spiced them up real good, see, so that we wouldn't. We would put them in there. It would be easier to eat really like that. We're gonna put that in there. This is just good old whole tomatoes. You could use fresh tomatoes if you wanted to, put them in a blender or something like that, but that's too hard. This is easy cooking I'm trying my best to do today, and I'm gonna do it. Look out there. Good. Now I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons full of steak sauce. Creole ketchup it used to be called, but it's now steak sauce. Whenever you put anything in there, always stir. Just stir a little bit. How many tablespoons? 2 tablespoons. That's what my recipe called for. I can't remember 3 tablespoons full of steak sauce. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. One of them tablespoons wasn't quite full. Just add a little bit more to it. Got it going. All right. And then it says in the recipe to put some hot sauce, a little down of hot sauce, or some cayenne pepper, whichever one or two. The 2 I'm going to put about less than a teaspoonful in, because I know that there rotel is in there. So what I'm going to do is put about, that's a half a teaspoon. I'd bet money on it, I guarantee. And then I got to stir. There we going. When that spoon gets hot in there, I guarantee it does. Yes, ma'am. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be good, I guarantee you. I got the tomatoes in there, everything. And the only thing I don't have in there, 2 things. I haven't got the dried mint in there, and I don't got the chicken in there. But I'm gonna put it in there, don't worry none. I guarantee I'm gonna do that. Got the onion, the green onion, the good parsley, and the garlic powder with 2 cups of chicken stock. That's what it is. Plus the water that you use to get the dried vegetables to not be dry some more, you know. Now, I got all that right there. And what I'm gonna do is put that chicken with that right this minute if I can get to it. Get out of my way and give me that dish towel. That's the handiest thing in the world, a dish towel is. I couldn't cook without one. Come here, old chicken. Now what we did, we boiled this chicken. These are nothing but second joints. They call it the thigh in all these big shoot places. And go ahead and cook that. I'm gonna put a lid on that in just a second. This chicken, and it was cooked in seasoned water. Tastes good too, but I need another thing. We're gonna put that in there and put the dried mint. Now you notice I'm using dried mint. I used to use bay leaf all the time. I love bay leaf. But bay leaf is a known taste killer. You put too much bay leaf, ain't nothing you can do about it. It's gonna stay there. All you're gonna taste is bay leaf. So I don't use it anymore. I use mint, and it's easy to handle, and it doesn't take over the flavor. And people wonder what they're tasting. It's mint. That's what they tasted. I ought not to tell them that, but that's what it is. And I got to bring this to a boil, and it's going to come to a boil in a minute. Now, put the chicken to it. See how pretty that shit looks like white meat? It's tired. Come off a white chicken. This is a 4 cup of this, 4 cups of white ties. Or just ties. I'll never forget I was in Shreveport, Texas once with a man. We went to a chicken place and had some chicken. He was from Markville, Louisiana, in the Fort Park. Pure bleed Cajun. And the little waitress came over and says, "Can I do anything for you?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." He said, "I would like to have 2 ties and a wing." She looked at me kind of funny. She said, "What do you say?" He said, "I would like to have 2 ties and a wing." And she looked at me and said, "What did he say?" I said, "He said he wanted 2 ties and a wing." I thought she was going to hit us both. Maybe she should have some of this chili, some of this chicken a la Creole, and just put it on the rice. I didn't cook it in white rice. I had chili rice. That's good enough. Now, sit yourself down and taste that juice. I'm going to do just exactly that. And pour myself just a little taste of wine. You know how that is? A little taste of wine. Now, you're supposed to use that white wine for the chicken, but I prefer red wine. So that's what I'm going to drink right now. Yeah, let's go. Got to taste that. See if it's any good. Mm-hmm. 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 I guarantee that's good. Mm-hmm. No napping, but I got my dish towel. And a little taste of wine. Here's to you. Bless your heart.